unretired. That's right, unretired. Let's talk about that. The other night, I had a dream, and I still kind of processing it a little bit. And the dream was that somehow I got dressed. Yes, buddy. I got dressed in some kind of a uniform or my business or whatever, work clothes. I don't know. Went to a place of work, someplace I've never been to, and there was a bunch of coworkers like, "Oh, we thought you retired," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm unretiring myself." And then I sat down and proceeded to do some work for a few hours, and then kind of got through it. I was like, "Okay, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm gonna go home." And I'm retired, right? And they're like, "Well, why are you here?" It's like I was bored. I needed something to do, so I just figured I'd come in and do something. And now I'm done doing something. I'm gonna go. And that was the end of the dream. And I think I woke up. I'm like, okay, what was that all about? Because I haven't thought about doing time cards. I haven't thought about doing work, either for the company or my customers. I've been very, very happy for the most part. I'm enjoying doing things in and around the house, outside, inside, at my own pace. Some things I finish, some things takes a few days to get it done. Some things take just a little bit of time, but I'm not crunched by a timeline to get things done, which I found interesting. So the thought basically coming out of it, unretirement. So if I unretired, what would I do? And would I go back to the corporate world to either full-time or part-time? And I think retirement is best defined by each individual. Each individual needs to define what retirement looks like for them. For me, it's doing what I'm doing now, spending time with my dogs, doing things and taking things off my wife's plate while she's still trying to meet her career goals. Just enjoying life a little bit more, getting back into a healthier me and stuff like that. But if I wanted to go back to work, what would that look like? And for me, I think it would be, I would start my own business. I would start my own company. I wouldn't go back to the corporate world in any shape, way, or form. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing by anybody else's rules when I'm there. I don't need that stress. Don't want that stress, and I don't want to be dictated what I can and cannot do, when I can, whenever. But I'm thinking, I'm looking at taking classes this year. One, I'm looking to do an RV owner and maybe some other more technical classes with the RV training center. So if I like the RV owner class, which is like a week long in Texas, I'll do more. And then maybe if I decide to do my own business or my own work, I'll start a part-time company doing calls or something like that. Start my own RV repair business. Adds a little bit of side money. Or side hustle, not full time, not anything that I'm looking to knock out 40 plus hours a week. Just something that would keep me busy a little bit more. But again, on my own terms, we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of backlog work for that area, but I think if I'm going to start a business or start something, rather it would be the RV repair or RV inspections. I think it would be based on my interest. I might go to school and take some classes and do something else, and maybe I might do a business doing that. Maybe I'll do art. Maybe I'll sell my furniture or, create furniture, my workshop or whatever. Who knows? But retirement is defined by each of us, by our own terms, what we see retirement as. And I had a discussion a while back, and I've talked about it. Like I was talking about retirement, like, what are you going to do in retirement? And I'm like, well, I might start my own business. I could do anything, And I just kind of had a big list of things that I plan on doing or could be doing into retirement that I see myself doing. And the fact that retirement for one individual was, well, that's not retirement, that's work. I'm like, no, it's not work. It's work is working for a corporation or somebody else. Retirement, if it's my business, I'm not doing it out of necessity. I'm doing it because it's my passion project. Passion projects, I think, are defined by your passion to do things, rather than it is to volunteer or to do creative work or whatever. You do what you do that makes you happy. And if that's running a business, do it, And if you get tired of the business and you no longer are passionate about it, time to let go, right? Just like anything else, So I think coming out of retirement is something that I will think about, but again, on my own terms, if I start my own business. I'm not saying I'm going to start a business. I'm not saying I won't, but the options are there. It all depends on what I want to do. I'm only 52. I only retired 20 days ago. So I'm not, I'm still figuring retirement out. I'm still playing around with it. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to enjoy or not enjoy. And I have my wonderful dogs who are playing. So let me show you these two knuckleheads. Let's see. Oh, well, maybe we won't. Anyhow, I can't really show you them. The gimbal was not going towards them. But anyways, I'm just sitting in the RV because it was a nice, quiet spot. And just kind of thinking and figure I'd shout out. Let me see if I can get my babies now. It's because it wants to lock onto my face. All right, well, with that, we're going to say goodbye, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.